everyone. This is a king-size custom presentation. Sorry, I'm a little tired and my nose is a little stuffed. I know you're like, why are we looking at a dark wall? Well, if you've seen my other reveals, you know how I like to do my customs. You know how I like to do my reveals. Ta-da! Now, I want to call this one the Spirit of Youth. Kind of a take off the hood ornament that is on the Rolls Royces. That is the Spirit of Ecstasy is the name of the hood ornament that pops out of Rolls Royces. I was watching a video about that earlier. But the reason I call this the Spirit of Youth is because this is just, this is one of those castings where Hot Wheels has put so much into it to make it look like a kid's truck, you know, a toy that kids would have. And it is one of those, I consider this a regular car, because back in the day, everybody, you know, I'm pretty sure one of these was like $500 if you found the right owner. And they have the skateboard in the back, which makes it even cooler. The only thing I don't like is the goofy windows. I mean, everybody has their name for them, but what's also cool is if you look, it has Recaro or maybe not Recaro, but racing seats in the interior. So things I did to it: I took it apart, I stripped it, I put the color in the base, I painted the base, I tried to do the skateboard in a fun color. It's rusted, obviously, and that is actually the stain again. I wanted to just make this look like your typical, you know, 16-year-old, I know nothing about cars, but I want to make my car look cool. I got it for $500 car. So, you know, the rust probably isn't the most realistic here, but if you would let me have artistic license, I mean, we have turn signals on the side, which are kind of hard to see. My brush wasn't working that great. And then we have brake lights, and if that'll focus, we have the Volkswagen done in silver. And we've got rust on pretty much every inch of this vehicle. I tried to do the rust where I imagined the rain would collect and, you know, just dust and rock holes. Well, salt and rock holes. If you live on the East Coast or if you live on Canada, I'm sorry, guys. If you live on the East Coast or in Canada, anywhere that really gets snow, you know the Department of Transportation for your area actually puts down rock salt and that eats into your car. The other thing was I had problems drilling this apart. My drill bits were going. So it has camber and does not roll too well. But what's going on here with the black paint is that's supposed to be a grill delete. Unfortunately, this is why I don't like spray painting my cars. The spray paint comes out too thick. You have a very limited control. That's why I like using my airbrush. And later on down the road, when I'm a little bit more financially stable, I will buy an airbrush and I will buy supplies to decant the paint because this is really nice paint. I just really would love to thin it and just airbrush it. I also feel I don't get as close to the car when I have an airbrush, so that's probably another thing with overspray, but it is what it is. The little box in here on the truck, the silver box, is actually a oil cooler. So that's to keep your oil cool so it'll run through your engine fast enough. So just Hot Wheels did a fantastic job. And you know me, I got to customize or ruin or customize, however you prefer to say. And don't take that for more than it is. I like my little self-deprecating humor. I don't feel bad about it. I just try to be funny about it is all. I mean, the only thing is I would have liked clear windows, and I'm pretty sure there is a variation of this with clear windows. So, who knows? Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. All right, I'll see you later.